Yes, Representative Ward.
Speaker, I also rise in reservations with brief comments.
Please proceed.
Speaker, there's probably no more important private body than the Council on Revenues. This bill is intended to research how they can do better, be better, and the only equivalent of that on the federal level is probably the Federal Reserve. So it's a very important body. It predicts how much tax money is going to come in, how much money we can actually spend. The problem I have is threefold. First, the testimony in the EDB committee continually referred to the late or missing DOTAX data. Well, we didn't have the data from DOTAX. They didn't figure in the cash flow. They didn't have the solar tax credit figured in, because DOTAX is not doing their job. Mr. Speaker, this bill is almost $500,000, of which a good portion of it, maybe $150,000, $175,000, is for DOTAX, which is more than sufficient. They already identified the problem. Another point, however, is very loud and clear by its absence of testimony, is that the Council of Revenues didn't testify for or against this bill. They boycotted it. What does that tell you, Mr. Speaker? It's probably because they know what they need to do, but they don't want to make too many ruffled feathers, given that they're not getting their stuff from the Department of Taxation. So, Speaker, with $500,000 at stake, and given all the other priorities, we just voted on a school bill for preschools, et cetera. I think until there's clear indication that all the money is needed in addition to funding the DOTAX, why we have to rediscover the wheel, reinvent the wheel by knowing what the problem is, those guys and gals who serve on the Council of Revenues know what the problem is, and we've heard in the testimony, it's the lack of data or missing data or untimely data. For that reason, Speaker, I would encourage further consideration of modifying this and taking out some of the money that's not necessary and going for the Department of Taxation. Thank you.